Baruch Hashem, today is day number 257 of our daily study of Rambam, Sefer HaMitzvos. And in the 3 chapters a day study track of Mishnah Torah, we are continuing in Hilchos Chayvel Mazik, laws of personal injury, which we began yesterday. Today we're on chapters 4, 5, and 6 of those laws. And our mitzvah today is a repeat of yesterday. You know how it works. The way we study Sefer HaMitzvos is not in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that until you get to 613, but rather what we do is in solidarity with the 3 chapters a day of Mishnah Torah, which I mention pretty much every day of this class. If you learn 3 chapters a day of Mishnah Torah, you finish the entire Mishnah Torah in a year. Okay. So what we do in Sefer HaMitzvos is we learn whatever mitzvahs correspond to the current subjects being studied in the 3 chapters a day of Mishnah Torah. Sometimes that makes it that there are many mitzvahs to study all in one day. Sometimes the opposite happens, where we have one mitzvah that we study over the course of many days. That's what's happening right now. So we have the same mitzvah again as yesterday. Positive Commandment 236. I mentioned yesterday there are 5 forms of compensation. One of those was to pay the medical bills. Where do we know that from? It's a verse in Parshas Mishpatim, where Parshas Mishpatim, by the way, is the source of most of the laws in this book, the book of Nezikin, the book of damages. It says the words, Virapoi yirapeh. His healing he shall heal, which means he should pay the doctor's bills, meaning the offending party pays the doctor's bills that are incurred by the injured party. Our sages tell us something very interesting on those words. They tell us mikan, from here, meaning from this scriptural source, shirshus nitna l'reife l'rapes, that permission was granted to the healer to heal. In other words, there's a big theological implication here. You might wonder who gave us the right to meddle, quote unquote, with God's will. If God wants somebody to be healthy, let God make that person healthy. Who are we to interfere? The fact that the Torah gives us a mitzvah that a person should pay somebody else's doctor bills when he's responsible for hurting that person, from that we learn a whole other lesson, which is much more has much more relevance, because this, one person injuring another is a very specific case. But what we learn from this is that we do seek healing, and that we seek a human being who is capable of healing, and that God has given permission to someone to seek human agency as a form of healing. In other words, there's nothing noble about saying, well, if God wants me to heal, let God heal me directly. We don't say that. Rather, we say, clearly we have a biblical source that God wants us to use human beings who are given permission and empowered to be agents of healing. Obviously, healing comes from God, but it comes through various different conduits or vessels, including medical professionals. And this is an incredibly important concept, which, like I said, has applications way beyond the very specific case that we're studying here in today's mitzvah. Okay, that's our lesson for today. We'll see you for more tomorrow, God willing.